The little boy was once the youngest prisoner in the prison. 6 years ago his mother was falsely accused of hit and run and sent to prison, so he was born and raised in this prison. Today is the day 2 years after his release when he goes to visit his mother. His mother was worried that he would not be able to live on his own. She urged him to find his father at all costs, but she neither knew his father's name nor had a photo of him. She only had the string of Buddhist prayer beads that his father had left her. The boy could only wander around aimlessly with the bead bracelet looking for clues. When he reached a hospital, he stopped by the pharmacy to pick up the asthma medication he normally takes. As he was leaving, he accidentally tumbled into the arms of the CEO's mother, who was there for a checkup. The CEO's mother was astonished to discover that the boy looked exactly like the CEO had as a child. She suspected the boy was a child the CEO had secretly fathered. The CEO sighed helplessly and said, "Mom, your grandson is still waiting for you at home. Don't call every random kid your grandson." Although the CEO said this, the matriarch increasingly felt the boy was cut from the same mold as her grandson. Besides, both of them even had a mole at the same corner of their eye. The matriarch curiously asked the boy what his name was and why he had come to the hospital alone. The boy said he was searching for his father, whom he had never met. The matriarch's interest was piqued. She eagerly asked what his father's name was, saying perhaps she could help look for him. The boy also didn't know his father's name, explaining that his mother had only given him a string of prayer beads. As he spoke, he reached into his pocket to retrieve the beads, but after patting his pockets all over, he couldn't find them. He realized the beads might have fallen in the pharmacy. When he picked up his medicine, the boy immediately turned and went back to look for the beads. Seizing the moment, the matriarch plucked a hair from his head. Then she noticed a prescription slip lying on the ground. Picking it up, she saw that the boy suffered from hereditary asthma identical to what the CEO had as a child. Such a coincidence struck the matriarch as highly suspicious. The CEO thought his mother was simply obsessed, missing her grandson to the point of madness. He once again told her that her real grandson was still waiting for her at home. To determine whether the boy was biologically related to the CEO, the matriarch plucked a hair from the CEO. She immediately instructed the butler to conduct a DNA paternity test. She demanded the results within 2 days. Upon returning home, the matriarch saw the grandson and daughter-in-law she had longed for over the past 6 years. The grandson showed not the slightest expectation toward her. He called her old hag and walked away in disdain. He behaved like a spoiled youth with no manners. The daughter-in-law had not expected the CEO and his mother, who had been abroad for 6 years, to return home suddenly. She was completely unprepared.